Might say, of course, in the land of the movies, that we've been expecting you, Ma'am. And how delightful it was to see, of course, the return of none other than Catherine, the Princess of Wales, at this year's Wimbledon final. But as ever, there's some secrets behind that particular appearance. As ever, let me explain. Hi, lovely to see you. Thank you as ever for your time today, and lovely to have your company. You know, you do get some strange things on this channel with comments of people suggesting, of course, that you're working for certain companies like Harry and Meghan's PR team. What planet do these people come on? You know what I mean? You honestly think to yourself, is it really that bad? Are you that lonely? You know, I think they do it to try and incite a bit of anger, don't they? But I just they get on your nerves because they block it up for people that want to make friends and have conversations between the two. That's the thing that I kind of get angry about, you know what I'm saying? And you just think, oh, do shut up. But of course, you know, this is the world we live in, isn't it? Speculation, all that sort of stuff. Now, the nice thing, of course, that we're able to report is the return of the beautiful Princess Catherine, the Princess of Wales. And I don't know about you, I thought she looked terrific. I mean, I really did think she was bouncing in full health, no two ways about that. But of course, we do know that it's an ongoing situation and she has good days and bad days. But it was lovely to see Princess Charlotte with her. Now, the series behind that is, you know, the reason why Charlotte was asked to attend was simply this. As I've told you before, they're having some lovely mother and daughter bonding time. And as you know, Catherine originally was down to take Charlotte to see the mega pop star that was and is, should I say, Taylor Swift. And what was interesting there, of course, is that sadly, because she didn't feel too hot at that point, that Prince William got the job. Not that he didn't enjoy it. We could see that he thoroughly enjoyed the dad dancing, as they say, right? Hate that expression, don't you? Just because you're a little bit older, you get told off for moving in shapes. There's nothing wrong with that, is there? If you can move, it's a bonus, don't you think? But let me explain the other background, because as you now know, you would have seen in the royal box, she, along with her younger sister Pippa, was there. And she was there basically for family support. It might seem, you know, strange, but even Catherine, I've been told, gets a little nervous at these big events. But cast your eyes a little bit further back and you did see some celebrities, including a very good close friend, none other than the Mission Impossible star, Top Gun himself, Hollywood megastar, that is, of course, Tom Cruise. Now, Tom has got a very good bond with Catherine and William, and it's very sweet to see, in fact, because as we've seen recently, you know, he was also at the coronation event in Windsor Castle where he made that wonderful video for His Majesty the King, and William and Catherine attended the mega premiere in Leicester Square of Tom's mega comeback movie, as some people might say, breaking a lot of box office records, and got told off for the royal protocol. Also in the royal box, of course, was the brilliant actress Julia Roberts, and you saw Benedict Cumberbatch. There were some quite big names in there. And according to a source at Wimbledon, the reason being is that, you know, Catherine would have liked a little bit of a distraction. It is interesting to note as well was literally how the crowd rose and gave her a wonderful standing ovation, to the point where they had to be asked to sit down so they could let the game commence. I think that would have done her a lot of good, you know, because obviously whoever you are, you get nervous about returning, don't you? It's the thing, isn't it? You feel a little bit nervous, you're a little bit concerned about how the crowd may or may, you know, react to you. On the counter side, of course, is some terrible situations of comments and nasty people on social media saying all sorts of unkind things about a lady who's clearly gone through a very difficult time. But as ever on this channel, you know, we have to say this. It was down to, of course, His Majesty the King, King Charles III, who very gently, very sweetly said, you know, he was more than willing to step in, if required, to present the award, you know, the winning trophy. And Catherine said, oh, I think I'll be fine. I'm going to give it a go, according to that source. Now, what's fascinating about this is I love the way His Majesty the King and Catherine have had that very kind, you know, very tight family relationship. She doesn't want to let him down, and clearly he thinks the world of her. And for the rest of the world, I don't know about you, but it was just great to see her back. And more importantly, I'm told that, you know, they will see more of these appearances. However, pull back now, because the royal family, as from next month, as you know, decamp up to Balmoral for their annual holidays, where they can take a little bit of a step away from the glowing public gaze. Either way, I think it was a cheery, nice afternoon for everybody, don't you? Neil Sean in the very heart of London.